action-packed games, intense plays, latest happening sa sports, at kwento sa likod ng tagumpay ng mga atletang Pilipino. DZRH TV, Match Point! Do it! Welcome to DZRH TV, Match Point. I am Millie Borja, your host, at para sa last episode ng ating Season 2, mayroon tayong mga makakasamang special guest. Walang iba kundi ang UAAP Season 86 Men's Basketball Champions, the De La Salle University Green Archers. Welcome to DZRH TV! Welcome to DZRH TV Match Point, Coach Topex, Kevin Kiambao, Francis Escandor, and of course, CJ Austria. Welcome!
Thank you.
Kumusta? How are you guys? How are you after the championship? Kumusta ang celebration?
Okay naman po. Parang sobrang enjoy. Ngayon wala pang masyadong tulog.
Dahil ang dami pa rin ginagawa after.
And then yun nga po kasi champion din. So yeah.
Coach Topex?
Well, yeah, medyo busy. Ang daming activities din namin lined up for us. So we're trying to make sure lang that we try to accommodate, each and every invitation that we have. So we're happy to be here, really.
Anong pakiramdam na naibalik nyo sa De La Salle yung championship after long 7 years?
I guess for me, it's really a good turning point then for our team, for our program as well, because it's really hard, especially now. Yung competition ng UAAP has really been hard and tough to really win a championship. Kumbaga, for the past 2 years prior to this, dynasties have been built. So this is the first time that in 3 seasons magkakaiba yung champion. So it really means so much to us.
How about KQ, the MVP?
For me, sobrang saya dahil yung pinagdaanan namin since day one and yung bonding nga namin sa team na mas naging strong pa dahil ayun nga nasa likod namin yung bawat isa, and coming to sa pinagdaanan namin sobrang hirap, and ayun, at least naibalik na namin yung corona sa top after 7 years.
Yes, syempre naibalik nyo ang corona against UP. Kumusta naman, pag-usapan naman natin, kumusta yung serye against UP? Alam naman natin, tough team, top seeded team, kasama nyo sila sa top even no regular season, pero na-dominate niyo sila during Game 2 and Game 3. How was that, Coach?
For me, it's really, we know that UP's one of the teams to beat. They've really been up there, a well-coached team. So para sa amin, we just want to make sure that given the opportunity that we're gonna play them, not only in the finals, but even in the regular season, even in the preseason, we always come in prepared. Kasi isa sila sa mga barometers ng UAAP. So it's always nice to play against a top caliber team like UP.
Yeah, that's true. CJ?
For me, sobrang thankful and blessed na nabalik na namin yung corona sa top. After long 7 years, parang sobrang sarap sa feeling na nag-champion kami. Then yung mga pinaghihirapan namin, nagbunga naman ng maganda.
Yes, well-deserved naman ang championship for La Salle. Kevin, let's talk about your last free throws. Grabe yon, yung emotion, yung first, di ba, last 2 shots na pasok mo, yung first pa lang talagang nakikita ko, nag-iiyakan ng teammates. Anong tumatakbo sa isip mo that time?
Sobrang saya lang sa feeling na, ayun, yung free throw ko na yun, yung nag-seal nung panalo sa championship. And seeing these guys na umiiyak nga na yung all the emotions na sobrang high, and yung feeling na, yes, nakuha na natin yung gusto natin, champion na tayo. Ito na yung pinaghirapan natin.
Of course, aside from Kevin, KQ, sino pa yung mga naging leaders dun sa team? Sino yung talagang nag-step up during the finals?
For us kasi coming to the season naman, we've established who I would say the front runners are. But as a team, I guess throughout our journey until our final game, a lot of leaders really emerged. On and off, like CJ, a few games were huge. F was really one of the vital guys sa amin nung Game 2. So I wouldn't say there's one, but I would say there's a lot when you accumulate those kind of leaders kasi yun yung ano eh, it's not really the stats that shows para sa amin ng leader, but what they could bring in, to really get us closer to winning a championship. So ang daming players na nag-step up talaga, which is really important and vital, especially playing against a team that's really solid.
Coach, nabanggit mo na rin, nag-step up. Let's talk about Evan Nelly. Sobrang brave nung laro niya, grabe yung depensa niya at grabe yung dedikasyon niya sa laro. Ano masasabi mo kay Evan?
He's a winner. That's if you want to put it into one word. He will always find ways to win. I mean, he's really a competitor. If you could only see him in practice, the way he really is, he has that competitive juice in him. He always want to make sure that we will always be in a position that we're gonna succeed. So having Evan as one of our leaders there really helps us a lot. Siyempre, veterano na rin siya. Kaya malaking bagay sa amin to have somebody who has that leadership quality or that experience. Kasi silang dalawa lang ni Mark Nonoy ang may championship experience from our team. So, pag meron kang pinanghuhugutan ng ganong energy or ganong experience, we rely on those two guys for us.
Grabe rin talaga yung puso kasi na pinakita since game 1 from game 3 to game 3. Papunta naman tayo sa UP. Let's talk about this guy, Malik Diouf. Grabe yung dedikasyon niya, like Evan, game 1, game 2, game 3, grabe yung pinakita niyang performance. Anong masasabi niyo kay Malik Diouf?
I think for me, si Malik, and not just Malik, I mean the whole UP team, sobrang galing talaga nila. I mean, coming into the finals, we really knew na it was really gonna be hard for us. Especially for them, it's their third finals appearance na. And sa amin, most of us, first finals appearance pa. So coming into the game, sabi namin na we know we are undermatched in terms of experience, pero sabi namin hindi kami bibitaw and lalaban talaga kami, and it showed naman. So yeah.
Yes, congrats. And CJ?
For me, si Malik, given naman parang si Malik Diouf, grabe yung dedication niya sa laro. Sobrang haba niya, sobrang galing niya. Parang hands up din sa kanya yung mga pinakita niya this season na parang grabe kasi parang siya yung main guy ng team Parang kapag wala nang mapuntahan yung point guard nila, parang binibigay nila kay Malik. So yun, parang sobrang hands up kay Malik.
Siyempre, after that, sobrang hirap din talaga para na makita yung, di ba, may friends kayo from UP. Paano nyo naman sila in-uplift after the game?
For me, sobrang dami ko kasing high school teammates sa UP. Yung makalabang ko sila, yung makapisikalan ko sila, yung makapag-share ng floor sa kanila, sobrang special. Knowing na nung high school kami is, ayun nga yung dream namin, makapaglaro sa UAAP College. But, ayun nga, nag-end up kami na magkalaban, pero yung puso nila sa game, yung puso nila na ayaw nila patalo. And syempre ako din ayaw ko din patalo. Sobrang soft sa feeling na yung dati namin pinapangarap nangyari na. And mas sweeter pa rin sa akin dahil nakuha nga namin yung champion. And wala akong masabi sa kanila dahil sila yung best friends ko nung high school. And happy din ako sa kanila na nakaabot sila ng championship.
Ayan. Sa first segment pa lang yan, pero marami na tayong natutunan, marami na tayong narinig sa DLSU Green Archers Men's Basketball Team. Sa pagbabalik naman natin, mas maririnig pa natin yung individual na experiences nila and also struggles nila sa naging laro nila this series. Sa pagbabalik yan ng DZRH TV, Match Point. DZRH TV, Match Point. Do it! Nandito pa rin tayo sa DZRH TV, Match Point, kasama ang LaSalle University Green Archers, Coach Topex, Kevin Kimbao, Francis Escandor, at CJ Austria. Punta naman tayo sa personal experiences nyo bilang players and also bilang coach. Si Coach Topex bilang coach. Coach, paano mo ba hinanda yung LaSalle nung nalaman mo na UP ang makakatapat niya sa finals?
Again, mahirap. we know that it's gonna be hard for us because UP has been leading throughout the season naman eh. I mean, they've been number one. So also the way that they've been playing, yun nga, lumalabas yung experience sila. Their team has been together for a while na rin eh. So again, kasama na rin na si Coach Goldwyn for a while. So sa amin kasi we're going to kumbaga new territory para sa amin eh. This is our first year together and first time din namin na mag-Final Four and then obviously first time din namin mag-final. So ang daming preparations kasi that we have to consider. Maybe just experiencing that finals is really something pare-pares kami hindi pa namin na-experience as magkakasamang team eh. So we know it's gonna be hard. We know there's gonna be a lot of things going on. But I think for us, it's the mindset that we have. We've been to a lot na rin for the past 10 months. Eh. So we just have to always look back, at those experiences. Kumbaga, yun na yung paghuhugutan namin kasi bago lang kami. Bago lang yung magkakasama. Eh. So those stories that we've shared, I guess those experiences, that shared struggle, those shared victories, we have to accumulate it into one solid holding ground for us, coming into game 1 of the finals. So, ang daming namin ginawang, I mean, not necessarily like we do it in practice, but this is a matter of us, trying to picture situations and scenarios throughout the series.
Okay, and kita-kita naman po yan sa finals game ninyo. Siyempre, Coach, bukod dun sa first time yung magsama-sama this season, this is your first ever championship sa collegiate basketball. Anong sa tingin mong bago? Bakit at this time nakuha mo na yung kampiyonato?
Well, playing for, I guess, DLSU. I mean, but if you will see, siguro, syempre, yung mga kasama mo eh. I mean, they're the ones who's really, they really have to, they deserve all the credit. Kasi sa amin as coaches, part of it is only 10%. 90% sa kanila eh. So, having these guys, going to that battle, really, gives us the confidence, that we could pull through something. Obviously, it's not automatically winning a championship, but having these guys playing together, you'll see the growth in a span of 10 months. You'll see how they've grown, to the players that we envisioned them to be. Kumbaga, medyo napadali lang kasi we were obviously the growth kasi kumbaga baby step, but they exceeded expectations, of everybody. So again, sila yun eh. I mean, kami hanggang doon lang kami before mag-jump ball eh. Pagdating ng game, that's gonna be their show. Kami parang role na lang namin is to call timeouts eh. And talk to them. But majority it's theirs. They're the ones who really battle it out there for 40 minutes.
Nandiyan na rin tayo. How was it po ba coaching for LaSalle? The community, the pressure po ba? Is there a pressure?
That's the only word that I could pressure. I mean, always go to our gym. You always see those banners of past champions. You'll see those jerseys of Lee Membeng, Rendren Litualo. So, I mean, you're playing for a team that has produced championships, has produced great players throughout the years. So, mayroong nakaatang sa amin na we have to continue to keep that tradition alive. Not only for the past teams, the past coaches, the past players, but for the future as well. So, you are guiding that tradition of championships. So, hindi pwedeng maputol eh. And sabi nga namin, hindi dapat sa era namin maputol yun. Kasi you have to etch your name in that list and you have to see that banner, on that rafter sa Razon Gym. So, yun yung mga responsibilities na meron. So, yung isa pressure kasama yun eh. Kumbaga, ang ano nga namin coming to this season, it's either we win a championship or we die trying. Kumbaga, wala na. Tinanggal na namin yung mga ibang pwedeng sabihin excuses. We just stuck to, what we wanted to achieve.
Congrats to that, Coach. Mapunta naman tayo kay KQ, the MVP. Anong nararamdaman mo na for this season, tinanghay ka ng season's MVP and also finals MVP pa?
Sobrang saya. and sobrang fulfilled dahil nga yung hard work ko nung off-season is nagbunga nga. And credit din sa lahat ng system ni coach, sa lahat ng teammates ko dahil pinagaling na talaga nila ako. And ayun, it's a collective effort naman, and yung season MVP siguro bonus na lang dahil ayun nga, nag-buy-in kami lahat sa system, nag-enjoy kami sa game, and yung next play mentality namin every game, every practice nandun. And ayun lang, sobrang saya sa feeling na makuha ko yung award na yun. And sobrang real prize naman talaga is yung nag-champion kami, and sobrang doon talaga ako na-fulfill, and doon ako sobrang sumaya.
Na-mention mo one of the post-game na press con, merong mga taong nagduda sa inyo. Merong mga nagsasabi na hindi kayo makakapasok, hindi kayo makakarating sa finals. Anong masasabi mo sa kanila? At sa tingin mo ba, naging inspiration mo rin to? Pinanghawakan mo rin ba to para patunayan na hindi? Kami yung magcha-champion.
Nung first round, sobrang shaky ng team namin. Sobrang daming ups and downs. After ng UP game, nagduda talaga ako sa sarili ko na baka hindi kami makapasok ng Final Four. Talagang hindi ako nakatulog after ng game na yun. And sa madaming nag-doubt sa amin, knowing naman na pag natatalo ka, hate ka ng lahat eh. So, pinatunayan lang namin na every practice, every game na kailangan, kung matalo man kayo, kailangan lumaban kayo. And pinakita namin na nag-step up kami. After nung UP game, nung UE game, doon namin pinakita na kung ano talaga yung Lasal. And no second round, sobrang blessing sa amin na na-sweep namin yun dahil, ayun nga, lahat kami, binabaan namin yung ego namin. Nag-buy-in kami sa system ni coach. Nakinig kami sa lahat ng nakapaligid sa inner circle namin.
Siyempre, KQ, the great, para lalo na ngayong season. Pero, sino ba sa tingin mo yung player na talagang nagpahirap sa'yo sa other team?
Siguro nung finals is si Raylan Torres and Harold Alarcon. Na-test talaga yung level na kung nasan talaga ako, kung nasan kami. And ayun nga, na-reality check nga kami nung game 1. But after nung game 1, ginawa namin sa practice is talagang sobrang hard practice. And then doon namin na-realize na kaya naman pala namin i-match yung energy and effort ng UP. Hindi lang UP, kundi buong team sa UAP. So after nung game 1 ng finals, good thing na nakuha namin yung panalo ng game 2, and feel na namin yung momentum ng game 3, so tinuloy-tuloy lang namin.
At saka napansin ko, balikan ko lang yung statement ni Coach Topex during the press con na talagang nakita namin na confident siya. Talagang iba na yung statements ni Coach Topex na parang, kukunin nila to sa game 3. Next naman, mapunta tayo sa X-Factor ng Lasal, si Francis Escandor. Anong nafe-feel mo every time na pagpasok mo sa court, ikaw, isa ka sa mga iniisip na mag-step up every time na kailangan ng team?
Sobrang grateful lang ako that the coaches gave me this opportunity. Knowing na it was my last year na rin sa DLSU, parang I just really wanted to make the most out of it. Sabi ko lang sa sarili ko na no matter what happens, bigay ko lang lahat ko sa court kasi hindi ko na, kumbaga, ito na yung last ko. Kumbaga, last ride ko na with the team. And I just wanted it to be so meaningful, and gusto ko lang makuha yung championship, and eventually nakuha naman namin.
With handling pressure naman inside the court, paano mo naman hinahandle yun?
Well, I think for us players, we know what we got ourselves into. Knowing na Lasal yan, it's a winning tradition ever since. So, pressure will always be there. But as Coach Topex lagi na sinasabi sa amin, pressure is a privilege. Always remember na you were not there for no reason at all. So, it will just make you and eventually it will just make you better lang as a person, as a player.
Na-mention mo, last year mo na, any future plans?
Right now, future plans, probably, yun nga yung sinasabi lagi ni KQ na magre-rest lang muna kami.
Babakasyon.
And babawi kami sa families namin. But hopefully, hindi ko pa sure kung ano future plans ko and pag-usapan pa namin family.
Mapunta naman tayo kay Silent Killer, CJ Austria.
Killer!
So, anong preparation yung ginawa mo nung nalaman mo na UP yung makakalaban niyo sa finals?
Siguro, yung preparation namin ng finals against UP, siguro nung game 1, siguro overconfidence kami na kasi momentum namin sweep namin yung second round and final 4 na talo na agad namin yung NU. Siguro yung preparation namin, nung natalo kami nung game 1, mas nag-adjust kami sa physicality ng game, knowing na UP may finals appearance sila, experience sila na parang narating na nila to last 2 seasons nila. So parang kami nung game 2, hinigitan lang namin yung energy ng UP na parang kaya naman namin na maging more physical din, na parang sa training pa lang sinimulan na namin yung ganong training. So, yun.
After na-mention mo game 1, after game 1, sobrang laki nung pagkatalo na yon, 30 points. Paano mo minotivate yung team naman para to continue to game 2, game 3?
Siguro sinabi lang namin na parang mag-stick kami sa system ni coach na parang marami kaming adjustment na ginawa na di namin na alam kung magiging effective ba or hindi. So, sinasabi lang namin na sa game 2, buhos na natin lahat kasi winner go home na to. Then, yun, thank God na nanalo kami ng game 2.
Sa mga teammate mo, sino naman sa tingin mo yung pinaka nag-grow this season?
Siguro si Francis Escandor po.
Bakit?
Kasi si F parang last 2 seasons siya na kasama ko na parang hindi naman siya ganun kagamit. I mean, hindi siya part ng rotation. Then sobrang proud ako sa kanya kasi this final year niya, grabe, nagpo-produce na siya ng mga points and small things.
Ano naman masasabi mo doon, Francis?
Hindi ko alam kung inaano lang ako ni CJ or totoo ba talaga. Pero hindi, sobrang grateful ko lang at nakasama ko si CJ for the past 3 seasons. And so super thankful ako na we got this team together talaga.
Ayan, narinig natin sa segment na to ang iba't ibang struggles, storya ng kung paano sila bumangon from that struggles and also the championship, papunta sa championship. Sa next segment naman, tutukan natin kung ang iba pa mga story na ihatid sa atin ng Green Archers. Sa pagbabalik yan ng DZRH TV, Match Point. DZRH TV, Match Point. Do it! Nandito pa rin po tayo sa DZRH TV Match Point kasama ang champions, the De La Salle Green Archers. Boys, for the whole season na hinawakan kayo ni Coach Topex for the first time, ano bang experience nyo under sa coaching ni Coach Topex? KQ?
Sa akin, di na bago si Coach Topex dahil nung nasa LPU High School nga ako, siya yung head coach ng seniors.
Yes.
And knowing na siya yung sinay ng Lasal, sobrang saya ko dahil ayun nga, yung history niya nga sa teams na lahat na puntahan niya, kumbaga lumakas lahat. And playing under him, sobrang saya, sobrang dali ng basketball dahil nagagawa mo lahat ng gusto mo, nai-involve mo lahat. And on the court and off the court, sasamahan ka ni Coach Topex. Wala akong masabi kay Coach dahil ayun nga, love siya ng lahat, yung community, yung players, lahat ng staff, lahat ng management. Sobrang saludo ako kay Coach Topex dahil yung trabaho nga na ginagawa niya is talagang dedicated sa basketball and in life.
Francis?
For me naman, I think under Coach Topex, sobrang saya kasi first of all, si Coach sobrang approachable. Parang hindi nga siya coach to the point na parang may kisama talaga siya sa amin on and off the court. And he's very easy to talk to. And I think the biggest thing sa being under Coach Topex is he really gave us the confidence and that we need to play especially the UAP season. Parang sobrang us coming from kumbaga the past few seasons, yung outcome hindi masyadong maganda. And coming into this season, Coach Topex really reassured us. Sinabi niya na kahit ano mangyari, he's always behind us. And that kumbaga gave us the assurance na ang galing ni Coach. So, yun. Yeah. Sarap maglaro para kay Coach Topex.
CJ.
For me, nung nalaman ko na si Coach Topex yung sinay ng Lasal, na parang di ko may paliwanag yung nararamdaman ko kasi parang nung bata ako, nakikita ko lang siya sa LPU gym kasi parang meron akong liga doon na Team B. So parang dati na nakikita mo lang ngayon maging head coach mo na sobrang sarap under kay Coach Topex na maglaro din. Kasi parang binibigyan kanya ng kumpiyansa sa laro. Then sobrang sarap sa feeling na makabanding mo si Coach kasi sobrang alam niya na kapag may problema ka, parang i-comfort ka niya kapag may problema ka.
Coach, ano masasabi mo sa mga mensahe ng players? Grabe, hindi ko in-expect na gano'n ka-heartwarming.
Siyempre, I'm so grateful din kasi kagaya ng sinabi ko, kahit siguro gaano kagaling ang coach, kung yung mga players mo is not willing to play for you, yun yung challenge. And sabi ko nga, yung experience kasi namin playing together, yung being together on and off the court, ang sarap kasi when you go back to those times, parang it's just gonna put a smile on your face. But hindi lahat yun, hindi lahat yun happy, joy. Kumbaga, may mga challenges din kami na we have to go through a process before namin ma-build yun. So, hindi to porket sabi nila, masaya, but marami rin dong challenges. But overcoming those challenges and ma-realize nila that kami naman na coaches nila are just here para lang din to see them succeed. Siguro lahat naman ng coaches ganun eh.
Yes.
I mean, it's just a matter of how you deliver it and how will they take it. Kasi, syempre, we all have our faults din, our shortcomings as coaches. And siguro ang maganda lang since we have that relationship, nasasabi nila sa akin, knowing na hindi ko sila pe-personalin. Like KQ always tells me about things during games. Evan teaches me things. Mike, kahit sila CJ, when you feel, kahit nakakapagod din eh. Especially when you're losing.
Yeah.
But pag sinabihan ka nila na coach, okay lang, laban tayo. Di ba parang yun yung pinanghuhugutan mo rin. And ang dami kong ganong experiences with them. Kasi nga, we played like 18 games or 19 games yata. So, 14 and then But all throughout those games, kasama pa yung mga preseason, yung mga trips namin locally and internationally. So, nakakasama mo sila. Parang masaya na malungkot. Masaya kasi syempre, nagbigay sa amin ng championship. Malungkot kasi may aalis. Alam mo yung ganon, may mawawala. So, part na sila ng buhay ko eh. Kumbaga, kahit pagbalik-balik na rin mo, naging part na sila eh. So, parang, yun lang ang ko ngayon na may iba sa nila na, graduate. So, excited din ako para sa kanila kasi I'm sure kung ano may naging learnings nila, madadala nila yon sa next chapter ng kanilang buhay. So, excited din ako sa mga papasok na mga bagong sakit na ulo. But I'm confident kasi yung may iwan, I'm sure susundin sila ng mga bagong dating. And alam nila that being part of the Green Archers team is a privilege. Hindi lang siya because you're gonna represent a program that has won a lot of championships, but at the same time, alam nila kung yung magiging learnings nila. Siguro yun yung isang that gets me excited also.
Nandiyan na tayo, Coach, sa mga may bagong papasok na magpapasakit ng ulo nyo. So, ano po bang dapat naming i-expect next season for Lasal?
Unang-una, sana mag-stay si KQ. So, hindi siya kasama dun sa gagraduate So, hiwalay itong bata to. But, syempre, we're not really there to defend the crown or the championship. We're gonna be looking at season 87 to be 1% better than we were. So, dun muna kami because as much as you won the championship, you made a lot of mistakes din. So, siguro yun yung mga bagay that we're gonna correct. kumbaga yung mga learnings namin na dapat ginawa namin, yung mga hindi namin dapat ginawa. So that only means that, learning will never stop for us. We cannot just be contented because now you'll be the hunted. Kasi before we were hunters eh.
Yes.
We've been hunting the teams, the top teams. Now you being hunted gives us a lot of responsibilities also. Just to protect and making sure that everybody on this team is gonna be grounded. Kasi winning a championship, you're gonna be at that high level that you forget na law of gravity means bababa ka rin. So we wanna make sure that we will be in control of our fate. So that's really gonna be exciting for us next year.
Yeah, sobrang nakaka-excite na makita kung ano pa ba ang maipapakita at maipalabas pa ng Green Archers. Huli na lang, mga mensahe nyo para sa mga taga-suporta at mga naging parte ng kampyonato na to. Coach Topex muna.
Siyempre sa akin, maraming salamat po sa mga sumuporta sa DLSU. Diyan yung aming mga managers, si Brother Bernie, who's our president. Siyempre yung mga supporters namin. Siyempre yung mga fans namin, yung sumusuporta, mga alumni, mga students. It's really nice to have you behind us, especially knowing that, it really is your support, yung cheers nyo, yung mga boost nyo sa amin, we were struggling. So, you just kept us going. So, maraming salamat po.
KQ.
Sobrang thank you sa lahat ng sumuporta sa amin through up and down nung season namin. Especially sa Lasallian community, sa fans, sa management, sa buong community ng Lasal na hindi kami iniwan, na knowing na up and down yung season namin, thankful pa din kami sa kanila dahil nandiyan sila para sa amin. And thank you din sa lahat ng students na talaga gusto mapanood yung DLSU this season. And sa lahat ng family ng mga teammates ko, syempre sa family ko. Thank you po sa inyo.
Francis.
I just wanna thank each and every supporter, fans, and each and every alumni that came out and support us during our run. Kahit nung first game to the last game, really felt that the community was there and that no matter what, kahit paminsan when we lose, medyo masakit. Pero when we win, parang sobrang sarap. And it was really fun that throughout our journey, they were there with us. So really thank you, and we really appreciate all the love and support.
CJ.
Sobrang nagpapasalamat ako sa Lasallian community, kay Brother Bernie, sa mga managers and sa mga coaches, then sa mga teammates ko na nandyan para sa amin, then sa buong family ko, and then sa girlfriend ko and sa buong family ng girlfriend ko.
Thank you so much, everyone. Congrats. And also, sana makuha nyo ang well-deserved na break after championship. Narinig natin ang kwento sa likod ng De La Salle Green Archers. Nalaman natin ang mga pagsubok na kinaharap nila, magiging kanilang matatamis na tagumpay. And that is it for 10th episode. Maraming salamat kina Coach Topex, Kevin Kimbao, Francis Escandor at CJ Austria. At dyan na rin po nagtatapos ang ating Season 2. Maraming salamat sa mga atletang nakasama natin. Sana'y ang bawat istoryang inihatid namin ay nag-iwan ng inspirasyon para sa mga pusong lumalaban para sa pangarap at sa bayan. Again, I am your host, Millie Borja. At magkita-kita tayong muli sa Season 3 ng DZRH TV Match Point.
Alright.
Ako yung ngayon kasama natin si Kip. Ulit. Yan na. Sorry.
Hirap. Yan.
Ano? Isa pa.
Na legs. Pagod. Down. Good work. Kamusta?
Hoy, kasamang De La Salle DLSU Green Archers, Coach
Hi, we are the DLSU Season 86 Men's Basketball Champions, the De La Salle Green Archers. Please watch our exclusive ulit.
Action-packed games, intense plays, latest happenings sa sports, at